three different ideas. The first one is like European Awards of Best Entrepreneurs. It will start like local schools in every city, and one best project will be selected, and then it will go in national platform, and the best of national platform project will go to international. And when the winner is clear, gets clear, the city of the winners will advertise. Will be some advertisement about it. Will be some help. It can be money or anything, and that will encourage people, students who wants to be an entrepreneur. The second one is a project called named They Were Also. It's the name of the project. They also were here. It's going to be like that. For example, the school, high school, can be high school or it can be elementary school, but it will be better in high school, not to students get bored. For example, from my school, it will be an exhibition, a kind of meeting. A businessman who's really successful will come. Also, he will be graduated from my school, and he will come and he will tell us how did he start over, like each of us, because he was also here. He was also like any of us. And the third one is it's so easy. We are planning to make an arrangement or agreement between government universities and European Union to put some entrepreneur lessons, because I don't know how is it in other countries, but it's like that in Turkey. You have some obligate lessons and you can select some. For example, just 2 or 3 for each of you. And we can put some lessons about entrepreneurship and tell students how to start over, how to build your life, your education.
As cafeteria, yes, cafeteria is smaller, and no one in school, no one have McDonald's and KFC. No one have this. No one have KFC or Starbucks. Or give me some brand. Burger King. And each student, for example, each year, students want McDonald's or KFC. Okay, students want McDonald's, for example, first year. And school talk to McDonald's and say, come our school, we give you a place, and they can McDonald's. They can give food also. But in McDonald's, inside school, workers are students. For example, they have lunchtime in school. For example, 3 hours. Every day, students work McDonald's, and they, I think, of 3 hours. For example, first day, I think 3%, and second day another 3%.
Our idea was to avoid the European funding, and we think stimulation is the key word. First, I would like to talk about a successful project we have in the Netherlands at elementary school. The school gives all the children €1, and the children have to make more out of the money. So after 2 weeks, they have to get back, and at least give €1 back. But even better, like €10, and some children even give like more than €200 back to the school, and they put it into a charity. So that's the basis of entrepreneurship, and it already starts at elementary school. And we think this kind of tools should be shared within an international context, or for example, in European context. And we can use an international online tool for this. So European toolbox where teachers They get ideas such as the 1 euro project at elementary school, but they also get training tools, and they get successful stories of other schools within Europe. That's the stimulation of the teachers. Then we also have the stimulation of the children, of the students. In the Netherlands, we add entrepreneurial subjects into general education. For example, if you do an education to become a hairdresser, you will get also accounting and marketing and so on, and you will get the entrepreneurial skills to build up your own company. And I think that's also a good idea to rethink all that's also a good idea to integrate new people.
Or at least stimulate, right?
Or stimulate, yeah. It should be stimulated by the European Union. Someone should be anything to add?
Well, we talked about what the European Union could do to stimulate countries for increasing, motivating entrepreneurship. And I think concerning to youth unemployment, it's like the higher rate of youth unemployment, the more they should do for to stimulate people for entrepreneurship. For example, Netherlands. In our country, they are really like pushing on entrepreneurship, and the youth unemployment is like quite low at the moment. So I think this is connected to our country. Yes.
It's whenever it's key to do business, it should be something like a policy that will be presented by some resources like common community aspects. It's all developed by the European Commission. Next is the government, like for every country separately. And afterwards it goes community support by regional administration. It means that smaller regions are responsible to give students some information about it. And when you are giving simulated resources to students, you should follow it in a way that's educative and using the same. So the formation of the simulating resources could be like seminars as an educational implement, like with a subject. But one day of school could be more recreational. Using the Living Library, I think we're gonna see that issue separately in this project. Tomorrow, maybe. What is the Living Library? Coming in there, with successful young entrepreneurs. And the thing that we want to use young entrepreneurs is more effective because they are closer to the age of the students, of course.
So we have to get some support from the government or any city consultant or just we alone. And next thing is bureaucracy. It's really terrible in our country. We must go many institutes, we must go to this office and then another. You can get really confused. We must it takes a lot of time. Organize. And then waiting for answer to this. So months, and the answer.
The answer is not always complex.
Then that with that not towards international certification. When we only use it in our country, and when I go, for example, here, I discuss some other certificate, but I can use it.
Like the idea of awarding young entrepreneurs, I think that could work great. Stimulating work, yes. Maybe creation of forums or gatherings like this one, but with more aimed at more concrete problems. Counseling, meaning people counseling to younger businessmen, and exchange programs as this one, but again it's more concrete about a certain topic. Yeah, that's it.
I didn't catch your last explanation regarding counseling.
It's basically the same as informing and getting youngsters to get interested into something. It's by some experienced people that work with some business, and that's it, actually.
And what would be a good program to exchange?
I don't know. That's it, thank you.
Where is there a city? Where is your city? Slovenia.
Yeah?
Anna Maria Jasna Circa.
Yes. Luca is here. He does want to put signature on.
Oh.
Sorry?
Okay, so we divide it into three parts: business, creativity, and working for the nature. That's our target age. And for the business, we would like to introduce business games in simulations in the school that last for days, like Monopoly, but it lasts for days. And stock market simulation, the stock simulation that lasts for days again, because it's very interesting. I've done this workshop. It lasted a week, almost 10 days, and it was a very interesting thing. So the European Union should be financing such games for the children, like me in Monopoly, and those workshops are often led by foreign entrepreneurs, like mine, in which I participated, was led by some CEO from Microsoft, I think, and a guest lecturer from HP also came, and they're very motivational because they're around 30-35 years of age, and they know their stuff, how they enter the company, the way up to the top. So another one of our ideas is to introduce professional days at school, like entrepreneur, not only from foreign or national, he comes to the school and talks to the children about his way of making money. In this way, those programs can be stimulated by the EU. They pay the entrepreneur 2 or 3 days in a foreign country just to visit. They cover all his expenses. And he talks to the children like 2 or 3 hours a day. He talks to the youngsters about his way of doing business. And at the same time, he can check the market in the country in order to expand his business in foreign countries. So it's good for him, a win-win situation for both.
Because when you are a youngster between these stages, between 18, the main interest is your curiosity. Curiosity is the thing you want to do. This is what leads you to different activities. So all kinds of art, like theater, music, they are very like working with smaller children, kindergartens, or homeless children.